Hey, Savvy Home Sellers. My name is Mickey. I'm a realtor here in Southern California.
Hey, I'm Laura. I'm a realtor and designer in Southern California.
And today we want to talk about design mistakes that we see when we preview homes. We're calling this video, Oops, You Did It Again. So these are things that we see when we're out in the field.
Mm-hmm.
So DIY is a great one. And what do you see, Laura?
Well, whether, the homeowners are doing it themselves or it's the realtor or the designer, here are some things that we see, when we're previewing homes. So the first thing that we see is wrong sizes of items, okay? So whether you have this big wall and you have a tiny little art piece on the wall, it just looks awkward. Mm-hmm. It's uncomfortable to look at. We see the wrong sizes of plants. Sometimes you see a tiny little plant on a big table. Or art pieces, could be books, could be anything, but having the wrong size in the space makes for a very awkward feeling.
Right. And sometimes people don't notice, like, oh, that picture is too high or too low or too big or too small. They just feel awkward. So It makes a difference.
It does. In the pictures especially, because in person you can kind of look past it and you're moving around. But in a still picture that you're looking at, it really does, you can see the difference or you can sense the awkwardness.
And one thing we say in our videos all the time is creating that inviting neutral space. So we're keeping that in mind as that buyer walks in, or as myself, if I'm walking in to preview for my buyer, I'm not looking at the art, but I'm feeling a feeling when I walk in. So really all of these little design things that we want to improve are really going to touch that feeling you don't realize that you have.
Yeah. That's a good way to say it. And then let's talk about another thing that makes you uncomfortable is wrong colors. Sometimes it happens when you are staging a property in fall. And so now you think all the pillows and everything needs to be orange and yellow and red. And then what ends up happening is that the house is still on the market in the spring, and it makes everyone uncomfortable when they're walking through the open house and everything looks like fall.
And it's probably on the market because the colors didn't work to begin with.
Mm-hmm. And we see this a lot at Christmas time when people have their Christmas tree up and then now it's in the pictures. Mm-hmm. Big mistake, you guys. Oops.
And I think Christmas and the holidays are a debate, right? People say decorate for the holidays, do it, decorate because it makes that space special. But I agree, at least have the photos create that neutral space for all buyers to view it, because Christmas, Hanukkah, Halloween. Okay. Halloween's a good one. I've had a lot of clients like, I need to decorate for Halloween.
No,
let me get the pictures in first, then you can decorate.
Okay, this brings us to our next point. Keep it ethnically neutral. Christmas is cultural. It has a sense of religion, possibly for some cultures. Some cultures don't celebrate Christmas the same way that other people do with Christmas trees. So let's take religion, politics, everything off the table. Mm-hmm. This comes to, when it comes to flags, even on the property, veteran flags, American flags, USC flags, whatever it is, take it down.
Someone's going to get offended some way, somehow. That's not my football team. Take it down.
Take it down.
So again, we're constantly hounding this into our viewers' ears, eyes, face, whoever's watching and listening, inviting neutral space. Always.
Mickey, a big reason why I try to leave age, ethnicity, gender, all political affiliation, cultural disability, all of those things is because for the realtor, if they make any kind of suggestion, connotation as to who should be living in this house, you are an ethics violation. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit more about ethics violations.
Oh, girl, you're going to put me on the spot?
Yeah.
Ethics violation, for all you realtors that are watching us, take your ethics class. Know what you will get, what violations are out there. And let me just say that I have a listing that I've had multiple agents call me and say they want to barter on the price because this house is a fixer. It's a fixer. It's a fixer. It's a fixer. However, in terms of my advertising, I have absolutely let people know this is a fixer. This home was well loved. It is the cleanest original home I've ever seen. And part of the cleanliness was due to that owner being so in love with their home. So I wanted to project that love that the owner had from their home without violating any ethnically specific ethics violations, which is absolutely what you can do. And for us, me as a realtor that uses a stager, and I lean on you a lot, is I know the rules, and then I lean on my stager to help me. And we were able to honor that family, yet create that neutral space that appealed to a lot of people, which then gave me multiple offers on this home. And I sold it for full price. And yes, it's the cleanest original home, aka fixer.
Okay.
Can we also discuss the furniture? It's too big or it's too small. We talked about size, wrong sizes, but furniture, I think, is something that's very common we see.
Yes. Okay. When we are staging bedrooms, we want to make sure that they look like bedrooms. For some reason, it brings more value to the home when the room looks like a bedroom. Having said that, it also brings more value to the home the bigger the bed you can fit in every bedroom. Why is that?
Because people walk in, this is from experience, and they go, oh, only a twin bed will fit in this room? It's like, no, we're showing you that different types of families can live here, which may go back to our ethics violation.
Well, people grow.
Yeah, people
they
grow.
Start little and then they get bigger.
So it's been our experience that when you're selling homes, that twin bed needs to go. That crib needs to go.
So I would have loved to decorate more baby rooms, like for the fun of it. Oh, I would love to do it, but I really avoid it as much as I can, because when you put a little tiny bed or a tiny crib, people get stunted there. They think that there's only enough space in that room for a little tiny bed or a baby, or maybe they're like, the potential buyers think, oh, they only want little families here, you know, that have little children, and we're never going to have children. So you're already creating a stigma and you're already pushing them out in a way subconsciously. So we really try to stay neutral. Remember, gender, age, ethnicity, all of those things, neutral.
Right. So it's interesting that you say that, because one thing that popped in my mind that I thought, you know, we didn't discuss this is, what about that desk? It's funny that when we stage a room and this video is being shot in 2024, we're post-pandemic, we stage a room that has a desk. I don't hear that same feedback, like, only a desk fits in here. It's interesting. Our mindset has changed. Whereas years ago, I'd hear, oh, this twin bed, oh, this crib, it only fits, it's so small, blah, blah, blah. The size of the room matters with how you put that decor in there. And it's very normal. It's so the norm, I was going to say, to have a room decorated as an office, and no one questions the size. But with that being said, did you want to comment on that?
I do. I think that having a designated office space in the home, it doesn't matter if it's right off the kitchen space or it's a little room, like it's a four bedroom house, then let's make one of the rooms an office. Right now, culturally, it is very important to have a designated space in your home where you could work. You can have that Zoom meeting. That I love that point, and I feel that the homeowners or the new buyers walking in the open houses respond very positively to that.
Yeah. So this video is called "Oops, You Did It Again." So these are things that you definitely want to avoid. I'm always going to say, call our amazing stager, Laura, for all your staging needs. We'd love to meet with you before your home goes on the market so that we can advise you on the paint, the sizes, how we're going to stage each room. There's always something specific with your home that we would love to discuss with you. So thank you again for joining us on this video. Definitely comment below if you have any questions or comments. We love hearing from you.
And don't do it again.
Don't do it. We did it again. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, thank you for including savvy home sellers in your next home selling project.
See you next time for more information on how to get your home ready to sell.
Like and subscribe.
And follow us for more savvy home seller content.
See you soon.